For the Xbox 360, first game I owned was Dead Rising. Dead Rising was fucking amazing. I still actually haven't beaten like the full fucking shit. Like it was a whole bunch of save data issue. I beat the game once, and then I beat the game going for the true ending, so that way I could get those extra missions. And then I accidentally waited too long, and then the game ended, and then I accidentally saved on top of that, and then I didn't play for another 3 years. And then I tried to do it again, and I was still too fucking depressed to fucking try and get all of that shit over again. So then I just watched the videos on YouTube. Woo! First game I owned for Game Boy Color was I think it was Pokemon Yellow. Pokemon Yellow was another issue of save data that I never beat. I never beat Red, Blue, or Yellow. I owned Red and Yellow. I almost beat Yellow. But I was in the fucking last cave with Mewtwo, and then my uncle picked up my Game Boy and started playing, and then he used the Master Ball on some fucking Geodude or some shit. I can't even fucking remember what it was. I would just remember that I was so fucking pissed, and I just never picked up Yellow again. Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Advance, the first game that I had was either Fire Emblem or Ruby. It was either Fire Emblem or Ruby. And I don't think Fire Emblem, the first one released the first one released in the US, which was fucking golden. I like that one much better than Sacred Stones. I had to play Sacred Stones much later. But yeah, out of those two games, Fire Emblem was definitely my favorite. DS, I have a DS now. The World Ends With You or Phoenix Wright. Those are some good games. The World Ends With the first game that I owned for the DS, I do believe, was Sonic and the Brotherhood Chronicles Origins. It was Sonic and the Brotherhood, and then it was either Chronicles or Origins. I can't remember, but that was the first game I owned for the DS. But that was not while I actually had a DS. The first DS I owned, which I owned probably a year ago now. The World Ends With You. The World Ends With You was definitely my favorite. Out of Sonic the Brotherhood, World Ends With You, and Phoenix Wright. I mean, Phoenix Wright, don't get me wrong, Phoenix Wright is fucking awesome, but The World Ends With You is just... It has so much potential. The World Ends With You has so much fucking potential. Like, it can be put into a goddamn multiplayer game, for Christ's sakes. But let's move on. PSP, first game I owned. I have no idea. PSP was the most hackable fucking game, the most hackable game system in existence. But I think the first game that I actually owned for PSP was Dragon Ball Z Shin Budokai Another Road. And that was a fun game. I mean, I got my Budokai fixins, because I didn't have a actual PlayStation console, but that was fun. 3DS. 3DS is the most recent, console that I've owned. 3DS, what was the first game that I owned for that? The first 3DS game that I owned for that was Virtue's Last Reward. Virtue's Last Reward was so fucking good, and I have played 999, and that is another DS favorite of mine. But the only 3DS games that I owned are Scribblenauts Unlimited, and Virtue's Last Reward, as well as Fire Emblem Awakening. And out of all of those, probably because of story value, was definitely Virtue's Last Reward. That was probably my favorite. I'm not even gonna bother getting into fucking PC games because that's just wow. Yeah, when I did start playing a lot more Zelda games after a lot of people started up their pages. So when I saw Pharaoh, 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 Pharaoh. When I played the Seasons and Oracles games, when I saw Pharaoh, it was just like, oh hey, look, it's my friend. And whenever I play Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time, I see Happy Salesman, the Goddess of Mask. I haven't played Pokemon in fucking forever. I haven't. So the Pokemon shit, I really can't. Oh yeah. Drank. Is that the proper thing? I don't fucking know. I'm drunk. I don't give a shit. I guess that would make sense. But yes, I have drank. I've drank alcoholic beverages out of a teacup. Yes, I have. It's good. Do you eat seafood? Yes! What is your favorite type? You ain't about that Maryland crab life. You ain't about that China crab life, son. Raw broccoli? Raw asparagus. Some kind of raw vegetable. I don't know. I just... earlier today, I went to the cafe, got myself an omelet, and a glass of ice water. I'm sorry, you guys think I'm like completely alcoholic, but I do drink other things from time to time. So sorry to say. My favorite is Lugia. Of all time, it's just fucking Lugia. That is when and if I get a 6th gen Pokemon game. But when and if I do get it, it'll probably be Fennekin. I usually always start out with fire Pokemon. Persona 4 Arena. Persona 4 Arena. I'm trying to get myself ready for fucking Salesman the Goddess of Mask beatdown of the craters and the chairs. And the chairs. Just all of the chairs. Yeah. Trying to get ready for that shit. Because my ass is not ready currently. Probably Knights of the Old Republic. Knights of the Old Republic was probably the last game I beat. Last game, like, that was the last game I re-beat. Because I did play a lot of Knights of the Old Republic a long time ago. But, Knights of the Old Republic, I did finally actually beat it within this year. And that was, like, a month ago or so, maybe? What up, dog? You know about that KOTOR life? Girl, you already got my digits. You know you want this dick. Look here! Favorite Nintendo series would probably be Metroid. Metroid, Fire Emblem, Dokapon Kingdom! What is your favorite Sony series? Dokapon Kingdom! No. I mean, I guess Metal Gear Solid would count as that, because Metal Gear Solid started as PlayStation exclusive and then moved on to other series and moved on to other consoles. Microsoft. Halo! You ain't about that Halo life. Steam PC. I guess the Old Republic, the Star Wars The Old Republic type of bullshit. So Knights of the Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic 2, and The Old Republic. Can't really think of anything else. You got that good cushion alcohol. Fuck yeah! Would you blend the two into a drink? Yeah. I don't know why the fuck you're asking me about Monster Rancher. I would think it was pretty fucking clear in the last event that I haven't played Monster Rancher. You think I've played Monster Rancher in the 2 months that you motherfuckers asked me that bullshit? You funny. I think you got some of them shits mixed around. If you did get it mixed around, what is the answer to life, universe, and everything? The answer would be dicks. What is the life to... If you're asking what is the life to answer universe and everything, the life would probably be... Well, seeing as how I've already beaten off to your girlfriend and he still hasn't, I think I kind of win. Ah! If Senpai won't notice me, there isn't any point in living anymore!